Hello and welcome into the Piles of Paragraphs creative space. I'm Lori and today we are going to do the Marguerite Miller Collage Challenge week 15. We'll get started and see what we need for this one. Okay, on bits here. I've pre-prepared my background so that I don't start with a plain white sheet. Let's see, a repeating pattern found in nature. And so I have found this cool photo of tree rings. So that's a repeating pattern found in nature. Ledger paper. I have a little piece of ledger paper here. Let's see, part of a product manual or instruction guide. I have these pages from a radio repair course. So I'm going to take a little bit of liberty and use part of this for my product manual or instruction guide because it's instructions for how to repair the radios. Thread or a piece of fabric. This piece of fabric I'm going to use. A quote, and I have two quotes. I'm leaning towards this one, which is by Charlie Maxey, one of my favorite authors. One of the kindest things you can do is be gentle and patient with yourself. I think that's a good reminder for all of us. And I also found this one on Instagram, which I really liked. In life, the only two things you can control are your effort and your attitude. Everything else is not up to you. I think that's also a really good reminder. And then let's see, the bonus is something stenciled. And so I went ahead and stenciled on my background here. I used a stencil from Simon Says Stamp. I don't know if it has a name on it. Let's see. Pine Bough is the stamp, is the stencil that I used for that. So, okay, kind of going along with my tree theme there. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. I have the tree rings, and I don't know what part of this I want to use. Kind of like that part. Let's start with that. And then we have ledger paper, which I think is also kind of cool. Put that up here. Part of a manual or instruction guide. Let's see. I think what I'll do is take part of the diagram. If you hear a high-pitched chirp, don't be concerned. My smoke detector is apparently indicating low battery, and I cannot reach it to change the battery in it. My husband is not home, so hopefully when he gets home he will be able to fix it. I have checked, and there's no reason to be concerned that it's something other than the smoke detector having a low battery. Normally he checks that on his birthday, but since he just had his birthday, I'm guessing he must have forgotten. So let's see, how much of this do I want? I think I'll take this part of it. Oh, excuse me. But I also have on my background pages some advertisements from an old magazine from 1948. So a lot of vintage things here. Let's see. Okay. I think what I'll do is take part of this up on this side. And then do I want to do this? And this. Excuse me. I don't know why I suddenly have to cough. Let's see. Kind of wanted to keep that, but I think I like this part more. Very square edges there. Let's see. Go ahead and just cut this down smaller yet. I think this part of too much of the tree rings. I do want to see some of my background page, and I want to see the stenciling. So let's do this. You know what? Let's tear along the shape of the tree rings on that side, and maybe down here too. Kind of give it more of the flow of a tree. That's better. Yeah, much better. And then we can put this in the center. Put this there. Kind of like this little piece of fabric with the tones, and then maybe the quote from Charlie here. He posts uplifting messages on his Instagram, and I really enjoy him and his book, which of course I'm not going to be able to remember the name of now. The Boy, the Fox, the Horse. No, sorry. The chirping of the smoke detector is put me a little off my game here. Let's see, take this little edge off there. Go maybe this way with this. The fuzzy edge on my fabric. Well, boy, that's just really heavy on the side, isn't it? Yeah, let's not do that. Let's go back to the way that I had it, and then this kind of breaks up that hard edge. And that. Well, I think I like the flow of that better, although I can't say as I'm really crazy about it. What I'll do first is put down this piece of fabric down here. Go there for just a second. I thought it was going to stop chirping. No, silly girl. Okay. glue. That's going to be sticky. Okay. Let's go ahead and just use the regular glue stick on the wood rings, tree rings. I think I put that down backwards, didn't I? I put it down the direction I said I didn't like it. Oh, gosh. Oh, well. Oh, well. Moving forward. Let's get a baby wipe here as I'm getting glue all on my fingers and all over my mat. Let's see. Don't think I have a dry baby wipe up here anymore. Okay, well, let's see what we can do with this now. Still put that up here. We put this down here and then put, oh, there we go. It's not quite so heavy on the one side now. Take the corners off of this and see if it's a little bit more pleasing to my eye. Some glue on the ledger page and see if that's stuck down in the right place this time. Do this little bit. Tuck this down in here. A little extra string off there. Let's see. Now I'll add Charlie's quote. I think this one's too square. I really like this one. Okay, well, not one of the best ones I've ever done, but that is the challenge, I think, done for this time. Put on my glue. Let's see, let's go back over what we need. Repeating pattern found in nature with tree rings, ledger paper, part of a manual or instruction guide, a piece of thread or a piece of fabric, a quote, it's a little, nice quote from Charles Bexey, and something stenciled. We have the pine boughs stenciled on the edges. So there we go. There is week 15, hard to believe already, of the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you join me again in the future. And so for now, I'll say bye-bye.